Hello. In this episode, I'll be building a shelter here in the Ashlands. This environment is rather inhospitable, and fire will be a problem. So, most of this build will be made out of stone. And due to the local wildlife and their destructive abilities, we will be making it on a raised platform with no real path leading up to it. But, of course, preparing the terrain is always the first step. I'll be raising the terrain to about 4 meters above the base level. That should give me enough clearance to safely build. I also have with me a skeleton companion from my travels to this location. I actually quite enjoyed this build. Took a few tries to get things right. Some of the supports didn't quite line up how I wanted to, and I ended up tearing them out and redoing them. But of course, you'll see that later. For now, the foundation. With the ground raised, stone goes down for the floor. Of course, I have to measure it using the walls. If it comes out uneven or oddly numbered, the roof won't look quite right. This build, though, will not be all that flashy on the outside. It'll basically be a large cube, and that's pretty much it. But the inside will look significantly nicer. With the walls done, I have the basic shape prepared. Like I said before, basically a big cube. One of the locals. Thankfully, in hammer mode, they won't attack me. But they do launch fireballs. And their wings will clip through the building. Of course, the countermeasures for the rain in this biome, and by rain I mean fireballs falling from the sky, and because of this biome being really dark at night, much like the swamp, I have to place quite a few torches around my work area just to see what I'm doing. But of course, this build may look like a giant cube when it's done, but I still want to add a little bit of decoration to the walls. And of course, without further ado, the reveal. I altered the front just a little bit. so it's a little nicer to look at. But, well, the sides and back are pretty much the same. I also decided to use the new flame metal doors that I unlocked in this biome, and lava lamps for lighting, since they don't provide an open flame to catch anything on fire. Some decorations, some benches, and some totems. Of course, we need a forge, a cooking station, and a regular workbench. I tried my best to mirror my decorations. I like the symmetry. And a table with drinks and a fermenter. The artisan table. And the black forge for the lanterns. I put a few decorations on the walls, but I was a little lacking in inspiration. But I did put extra benches upstairs and some rugs, a throne, and tables with food and some chairs, just to make it a little lived in. And of course, behind the throne, I did put the shield generator. And upstairs is storage and a bed, some extra chairs by the bedside, and a brazier in the middle for heat. Surprising, you still need a fire to sleep in the Ashlands, and a little section for magic. I quite liked this build because it just looks very nice to me. And downstairs, of course, the rugs and the wooden floor add a nice little bit of decoration. And a throne to sit in. The roof was quite nice to build. It all lined up just right. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Goodbye.